How goes it, folks, and Happy New Year. Jolly Yellow talking to you. And yes, it's like almost 4 a.m. on New Year's Day, but I just finally finished Skeleton Crew episode 5, and I'm ready to talk about it. So based on coordinates and information from the previous episode, the crew end up on a pleasure planet, and they are trying to track down the actual location of the treasure hoard left behind by the old captain. So they managed to make their way through, going through some traps, giving a very Indiana Jones feel, which is very interesting considering sources. And at the end of the episode, they managed to find the treasure hoard. They even managed to find a data port that has information and coordinates on their supposed home planet at Atten. And then Silva immediately turns on Fern, mutinies against or challenges her to the right of captain. He defeats her by making her yield, and then the kids escape. But that's not even the most interesting part there. The most interesting thing that happened there was Captain Silva managed to use what pretty much are force abilities to pick up a lightsaber, and he had a face of familiarity when he picked it up. And not only that, he also used telekinesis to pull the lightsaber to him rather than picking it up. So it seems that he may actually be a force user to some degree. But this episode is actually pretty interesting because we got to see kind of some treasure hunting element, things that we would see in the old Goonies movies or even just Indiana Jones, as I mentioned previously. So all that stuff is coming around, and it gives this a very different look and feel from most of the other Star Wars product content, series, shows, movies, whatever you want to say. I'm actually kind of disappointed that it's looking like Silva is a force user, because I was hoping we were finally going to get like a new piece of Star Wars where the Jedi have almost nothing to do with what is going on, much in the vein of The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, where the Jedi really don't have much place, or we'll say the Force doesn't have much place. But you know, we'll take what we can get there. And besides, who knows, for all we know, women might end up actually prove to be force sensitive by the time this is all said and done. I'm looking forward to episode 6. I know it's already out. I'll watch it as soon as I can. You folks have a good one. Jolly Yellow out. So how it goes, folks, Jolly Yellow talking to you. The only reason I'm here, the video is actually over, but I needed to add a little bit to it because when I originally recorded it, it was less than 3 minutes, and I tried to upload it to YouTube now. It's coming in as a short, but I want this as a whole video. So this is just me yammering and shooting the breeze for about an extra 30 or 40 seconds just to eat up the space and eat up the time. You're more than welcome to move on to other videos on the channel. I've been putting some things up here and there. Keep an eye out. I'll be continually putting up my episode breakdowns and my impressions of every episode of Skeleton Crew. It's already finished. I've already done all 8 episodes, so each one will have a separate video up here soon. Keep an eye out. You folks have a good one.